I'd like to call the Central Falls Liquor Board meeting to order. 6:06. Yeah, 6:06. Thank you. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilman Bob Perry,
Present.
Councilman Hugo Figueroa, Councilwoman Stephanie Gonzalez,
Present.
Councilwoman Tammy Johnson,
Present.
Councilwoman Shelby Maldonado,
Present.
Councilwoman Ann Rakier,
Present.
Councilwoman Rosano Siegel.
Present.
Madam Chair, we have quorum.
Thank you. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, first item.
Your item is hearing, consideration, and possible action regarding the following license and license holders: Mr. Luis Perez and Mr. Jamie Yips of DBA La Milonga Bar on 674 Dexter Street for their BV license.
Is there somebody here representing Mr. Perez, Mr. Yep?
They're all present.
Yep. Would you like to stand?
Thank you. I apologize.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure who was representing, if you were representing them.
Yes, representing Governor.
Okay. Thank you, Candace. Colonel, do you have a report regarding the 90-day period for review?
Colonel James Bedanza, Police Chief of Central Falls.
Good evening, Colonel. Good evening.
Good evening. Just looking over the past 3 months, since I believe July 4th, if I'm not mistaken, was the day we actually imposed that police detail. We've had about 5 calls for service there. None of them really truly at the serious nature. I mean, there were fights in the street. One particular, when we responded, people dispersed, so we don't even know if it was even connected necessarily to the bar. That was actually on July 4th. There was another time we responded there on a Saturday night. He was a wanted person that had no connection whatsoever with the establishment. July 20th, there was a disturbance fight there inside.
Could you expound on that?
I don't have all the, just have the detailed information on this. It wasn't, all these cases were where people were dispersed quickly when officers responded. So there's really nothing where a detailed report was turned over to me where it could be for the liquor board. I'm just kind of giving you an overview of all the things we responded to, and that's pretty much one other time on September 28th. Same thing, a lot of these situations where when we responded, people dispersed. So they say it's nothing egregious, truly, that's happened over the past 3 months where any additional or extended sanctions would be warranted.
Looking for a motion for discussion.
Make a motion for discussion purposes.
Second. Motion made by Councilman Terry, second by Councilwoman Rakier.
Now, this was 90 days with a police detail, correct?
We started off where we had a detail there on Friday and Saturday nights, then we started beginning to alternate them, and slowly we pulled the detail all together. We had a lack of response there, so the detail was not there for the whole night on the case.
Thank you.
If I may respond.
Oh, certainly, yes. Mr. Colonel.
Councilman, to answer your question, there was detail originally, I believe it was 4 weeks. After that,
Excuse me, Mr. Colonel. Could you just say your name for the record? I'm sorry.
Alberto Aponte Cardona, Rhode Island bar number 7057.
Thank you, sir.
Councilman, and what my clients did is they hired private security to try to resolve some of the issues, have a presence there, similar to that of the police department, as well as their immediate response to any issues and working with the police and cooperating with them should the need or an issue arise.
So may I ask a question regarding that? Sorry, Councilman Dre. So how often was the private security on the premises? Hello.
I get another one. And every weekend he's there. 90 cents on the hour, and he works from 9 to close.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
to close. Any other questions?
I interject. So you think that's it? You we won't be hiring your private security anymore? Or
No, we keep it.
you're going to continue?
The police stay only for 3 months. We haven't had the police for 1 month and 2 weeks now.
Thank you. It seems to be working, and
Yeah.
I think the council appreciates that. I guess all I can say is keep up the good work.
It is an added expense for my client, but they're willing to undertake that expense to ensure the safety of the patrons and the members of this community, as well as respond to the needs or the concerns of this council and the police department. So we do plan on keeping that security, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, from 9 to close.
May I just ask, what time do you close each of those nights?
1 a.m.
And Sunday as well?
Saturday. Sometimes we close half hour, and it depends how many people we get.
So I would just like to say that we have had back-to-back years where we've had issues. It's great to hear that we haven't any really big issues since we put the detail in, and of course your private security and the cost to you as well. We do appreciate that. I think that if we see this again in the near future, we would seriously consider a revocation. So I think it's good to keep it going, keep your private security, to make sure that for not only for your business, but for the safety of the community as well. So we do appreciate that. Anybody else? Concerns, questions? So, not actually approving it per se, right, Mr. Solicitor? What would the motion be?
Depending on the pleasure of the council, you could make a motion that after the 90-day review, the council, sitting as the Board of License Commissioners, issues the following order. And you could lay out which order is, or you could just say the review has happened and the matter
It's closed.
is closed.
So I'd like to make a motion stating that the matter has been reviewed and that we consider it closed at this time.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote on that, Madam Clerk, please. Thank you.
Councilman Ferry?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gonzalez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Johnson?
Yes.
Councilwoman Maldonado?
Yes.
Councilwoman Rakier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosino Siegel?
Yes.
The motion carries 6-0.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Next item on the agenda is approval.
The next item are the consideration of the 2015 liquor license renewals.
Okay, so no, I haven't. Thank you, Evan. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, so we have before us every liquor license that needs to be renewed in the city, correct, Madam Clerk?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and there are some that have some special circumstances associated with
That is
them.
correct.
Before we talk about, I would like to ask the Colonel if he has any concerns about any of the licenses at this time. Not to approve them. We'll approve them collectively, taking the others out. But if you have any concerns about any of them,
In preparation for this meeting, in addition to reviewing the past record of La Miranda, I went a year back on every establishment in the city just to see how many times calls for service were responded to, connected to the establishment. Keep in mind, I don't have detailed information here, it's just basically an overview.